Amateurs fight a losing battle against physics, forcing rigid arm positions that cause heavy, turf-chunking impact. A professional swing flows as a smooth, continuous circle. The human golf swing is a dynamic, three-dimensional sequence where the entire downswing happens in less than 0.3 seconds. At that speed, the brain lacks the processing time required for conscious muscle adjustments. In 1937, coach Ernest Jones realized that overthinking body mechanics was the primary cause of amateur failure. He discovered that focusing entirely on the physical weight of the club head allowed the body's mechanics to self-correct. Mentally micromanaging hips and shoulders into static positions creates muscle tension. That tension acts as a brake, slowing the club head exactly when it needs to accelerate. This motion relies on a concept called the tilted circle. Standing upright and swinging a weight left and right mimics a simple pendulum. To create a golf swing, you take that same upright arc and tilt it forward from the hips. Because the club operates on an arc, it generates centrifugal force. The body serves as a stable anchor, while the weight of the club head pulls outward, away from the center of gravity. The ball is not the target. It is an obstacle resting in the path of the swing. Just as a dart player focuses on the board rather than the dart, a golfer must focus on the arc of the swing rather than the impact with the ball. Realigning your swing requires 4 items. First, a mid-iron, 2 hand towels, and a wooden tee. These tools work together over a 30-minute practice session to replace mechanical tension with natural physics. The first step isolates the momentum of the club head. Grip the handle using only your thumbs and index fingers, fanning the bottom 3 fingers of each hand completely off the club. With this light hold, slowly hinge the wrists and loop the club around the body in a continuous, easy motion. Maintain slow, steady loops to keep the club moving. Avoid the urge to squeeze the index fingers tightly to compensate for the lack of palm pressure. Disengaging the palms makes it physically impossible to muscle the handle. This forces the body to respond to the actual weight and outward pull of the club head. To correct your swing path without expensive monitors, build a gate by laying 2 hand towels flat on the grass. Place one just outside the toe of the club head and the other just inside the heel. This setup provides immediate feedback. If the club strikes the outside towel, your path is moving outside in, the specific trajectory that causes slices and shanks. Striking the inside towel indicates an inside-out path. This angle catches the ball off the toe, resulting in heavy hooks to the left. A centralized arc allows the club to glide through the narrow track between both towels. This produces center-face impact and a straight shot down the target line. Instead of trying to steer the club head through the gate, trust the weight of the swing to find the path. The centrifugal force will naturally navigate the club through the gap. To ensure proper downward strike, push a wooden golf tee completely flush into the dirt, 2 inches directly in front of the ball. Effective iron play requires the lowest point of the swing arc to occur after the ball. Striking the ball at the very bottom of the circle results in thin or weak contact. This downward strike is a function of the club's design. The shaft is engineered with a forward lean, meaning the downward angle happens naturally when the club is allowed to swing freely. Aim to strike the back of the ball first. The momentum of the club head should then carry it into the turf, taking a divot that launches the hidden front tee out of the dirt. This ball-then-tee sequence confirms that you have moved the low point of your swing forward, creating the compression required for crisp iron shots. By putting aside mechanical micromanagement, you have isolated the weight of the club head, neutralized your swing path, and moved your impact point forward. Connecting these 3 sensations shifts the brain's focus from individual muscle positions to a single fluid arc. The result is a swing driven by physics rather than force. Take your mid-iron, towels, and a tee to the range. Spend 10 minutes on each drill to integrate these physics-based mechanics into your natural swing.